Okay, so today I am going to be making a self-saucing chocolate pudding. This is an Australian classic. I don't know anywhere else in the world that makes it, but it's just one of those things. It is a true country dessert. It's just so fun and so easy to make. So the first thing you got to do is preheat your oven. So here you can do it at 170 for normal or 150 if you've got a fan oven. So today what we've got here is I've gone ahead and I've greased my pan. Make sure you've buttered it. And then what we're going to do is let's start putting it all together. You'll see here that I've actually got everything in packages. It's just easier to do that way. So here we start off with a cup of plain flour, 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt. And to that, you also add 1/3 cup of caster sugar and 1/4 cup of cocoa. And I've also included 2 tablespoons of vanilla sugar because I didn't bring any vanilla with me. So, that's just what you've got to do. So here for the sauce, I've got a cup of brown sugar and 1/4 cup of cocoa, and we're going to match that with 1 1/4 cup of boiled water, and I'll show you how to do that later. All right, let's start putting it all together. I'm going to put the sauce mixture into a bowl, and I'm just going to break it up with a fork just to make sure that it's nice and easy. Just put that to the side. Now, let's make the batter. So here I've got my flour mixture. I'm just going to put that into a bowl. Remember, that's got the baking powder and the salt along with the flour. And to that, I'm going to add the cocoa and the sugar, remembering there's also the vanilla sugar in there too. So that's all. And if you've got vanilla essence, then definitely use that. I just use vanilla sugar because I sort of like it. All right, so let's give that a bit of a stir. And then what we're going to do now is in a separate bowl, we're going to add our milk along with our egg and finishing up with our melted butter. And then just give that a bit of a stir just to combine it all together. And then like the classic things of old, all we do is we add wet to dry. Pour it in. And you'll notice as you mix it together, it's going to form a pretty thick batter. Don't be concerned about that. It's meant to be thick. You need it to be super thick. And when it all comes together, it'll look like that. Look at that colour. So cool. All right. And then after that, let's just put it into our greased pan, folding it all in there and spreading out the mixture just to make sure that everything is evenly layered across. Yep, that spoon's for licking later. Woohoo! And now what we do is we get our sauce mixture and we're just going to sprinkle that over the top of the cake. This is just something that people in the world go, why do you do this? But you'll see the results soon. All right, so put that over the top. And then what we do is we've got our boiled water, the back of a spoon, and what you do is you pour the water onto the back of the spoon so you don't create any holes in the batter as you pour this over. And what will happen is, as you pour it over, the water's going to sit on top of the batter, but as you bake it, it's then going to go to the bottom and create a sauce. So let's put it in the oven and bake it for 30 minutes. And when it comes out, it's going to look a little bit like this. Now, just a note, leave it for 5 minutes because it's ripping hot, and that just helps to let it settle. And once you've done that, then you can go ahead and we can start serving it up. So get your bowl, get a spoon, and then we can start chopping into it and putting a little bit into your bowl. And that's it, guys. Self-saucing chocolate pudding. Enjoy!